And I'm back, chat. All right, I've got my food. We're strapping in. I got me a chicken teriyaki bowl, some takoyaki, and a scallop sushi. So without further ado, I have not been spoiled on any of this, so this will be fun. Anyway, let's watch.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace.
It's Dainsleif!
Only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others.
Oh?
She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine.
Clorinde.
She is an unusual-looking
Sigewinne.
Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world.
Still don't know
And
how
now,
she's humanoid.
Their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program.
Wait a minute. They got Yuri Lowenthal? Wait, they got Yuri? Hold up. I didn't even think they could do that.
Actually, all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may
That's
know me
so
from all
cool!
those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Sigewinne. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Clorinde.
That is not what you sound like.
Let's get it.
All right,
Let's
nice.
get it.
So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party.
That is true.
What a wild coincidence, you guys. I
When is
just
Dainsleif
received
playable?
an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
How
imagine that.
convenient.
Gee willikers, where did that come from?
just destiny.
Gee willikers!
Definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well,
Oh.
what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
Let's do it!
Traveler, Paimon,
Yes?
would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
What the hell is that? What is
This
this?
script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
What the fuck? Hold up, the music?
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument
Oh,
of
her sword
unchained
is so
law.
cool. Use a gun. Use a gun. Yes! You'll have to see it.
Loaded.
It's part of the combos. Yes! Oh my god!
Time to testify.
I'm in. I'm pulling.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
What the hell is this?
Vast and mysterious.
My
There must
boy!
be quite a story behind this place.
Let's go! It's
So, I'll
Sethos!
explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory. Way ahead of you!
That's my boy Zeno!
Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined. Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
What does she play like? Dr. Mario?
Let's blow bubbles!
What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I looking at?
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
What the hell is Sigewinne?
One I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
Huh?
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
What is
At
this?
last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering.
Wait!
Or
Wait! Sinner? Sinner? Huh?
try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed.
Is it? Hello?
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
What?
That's quite the gamble.
but I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
Oh!
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Oh, Yuri. What is going on?
Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
What are we talking about? No.
Traveler, let me ask you this.
Stop! They are not meeting up. It's not time. You whore. There's no way.
Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Nah. Man, this story might actually go crazy. Why is it that the Dainless stories always go fucking crazy, chat? There's your code. It can still work, chat. Go, go, go. Bro, that story trailer went hard. I'm pretty hyped. I'm looking forward to the 4.7 story. Wow. Now, I will say, I will be a little pissed if it's in the second phase of 4.7. Surely they wouldn't do that to me. Surely they wouldn't do that to me. And that, the 4.8 would be teasing Natlan, like the story, right? Bro, we're almost at Natlan. That's crazy. Yo. This is insane. I'm so excited for 4.7 just off story alone. All right, that's funny.
Our first mission.
All right.
Oh, it looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get
You've
it.
already got it.
Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Clorinde.
So I know. Oh, right.
That.
It's true.
All right, I am
In my
interested to see
role
how
as
she plays.
champion duelist, my opinions do not matter.
Dude, the music.
For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
She's actually cool. She's so cool.
Ready.
Dude, I am so glad the gun is part of her actual kit, as opposed to just
shoot on sight.
not. I'm so happy.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorinde's strength actually has a really interesting origin.
Her
she
ultimate
inherited it from the Marashose Hunters.
looks super cinematic.
Ooh, the hunters from the artifact set. The Marashose Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorinde, the Marashose Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters, then be sure to check out Clorinde's story quest
Gladly.
in the new version.
I want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters.
Perfect. Then let's get into
She
her.
had a gun since her debut in Fontaine. Yeah, but there's a difference between the art and her having a gun as opposed to her actually using the gun in gameplay. Look at Chevreuse. And yes, Chevreuse does use the gun as an E, but that should have been her main weapon.
Combat abilities.
As opposed to a
Clorinde
polearm.
is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat.
Good.
Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive
Physical damage?
strikes. During her charged attack, Clorinde uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorinde has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified.
Dude, she's so
of her.
cool and hot.
Right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Cute is not the
Sarah's
word I'd
starting
put,
to
but
sound
sure.
just like Sigewinne.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorinde, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorinde focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorinde's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when
Holy
she's
shit.
focused. Check this out. During combat, unleashing Clorinde's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorinde can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks.
Dude, holy
and her
shit.
elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks
That's
like
fire.
Clorinde gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks increase Clorinde's bond of life. And her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the bond
I
of
might
life.
actually hate
Wait,
this
so
unit.
she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorinde's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond
Seems
of
like
life.
she plays a little like
So when
Futao.
her bond of life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater
I would just have to
damage.
get used to her playstyle.
But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE.
It
and
is
deals higher
an
damage.
interesting unit.
Ah,
Her
gotcha,
playstyle
I get
looks
it. So Clorinde is
really
meant to
different
use
and
her
dynamic. I
pistolate
kinda
to
fuck with it.
accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to
I'm all
clear
done
it
with
once
dinner.
it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Clorinde's unique talents. So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a bond of life.
Oh,
this
shit!
unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of
Damn.
Clorinde's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Clorinde is most renowned as a champion
Father?
duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marachose hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Clorinde draws on her Marachose hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents.
Dude,
Her burst
that
deals
all-
AoE
that
electro
burst
damage and
looks
grants her a
insane.
bond of life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Clorinde just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Clorinde can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool.
What is that?
So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value.
Okay.
Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorinde also has another passive talent
So
called
elemental
Lawful
reaction does more damage, surprise.
Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in
That's
the Night Vigil
actually
state,
crazy.
the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Clorinde a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Clorinde can reveal the locations of Fontaine
Oh,
regional
and she's
resources
this?
on the
Shit.
So awesome.
Wow, they really just
I'm sure
made
that travelers will be
Clorinde
eager to
the
use her to
character for
uncover
Fontaine.
treasure,
Fuck.
defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So, Clorinde is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion
Why pull for
duelist,
Sigewinne?
but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies? I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Lenny can
Aw,
rest.
and yeah, of course
Lenny
she
can do
does.
it too. Yeah,
Clorinde
but
is an active member
Lenny's
of the
not as
tabletop
cool.
troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7,
I'm just being honest.
travelers won't just
Lenny's-
have the chance to learn more
Lenny's
about the Marachose
cool,
hunters during her story
but
quest,
she's
the Raparia chapter. They'll also get to join Clorinde on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so
So the
excited.
TTRPG thing is
Yeah.
part of her story. Got it.
And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorinde. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry.
Who said I was
Hold on, hold
disrespecting
on.
Lenny?
We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it.
You guys heard me say I prefer Clorinde, and you're like, you said Lenny sucks! Even though I didn't say that at all. What am I looking at? Sigewinne, what the fuck?
He might feel a little prick.
What in the what game am I playing? Sigewinne is not like a Genshin character. Sigewinne is a magical girl that happened to land in fucking Genshin. What am I looking at?
Ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun. I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
True.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy.
She's the third descender.
But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals. But she doesn't think
a Melusine.
that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Can we find out how she looks humanoid, though?
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well-fed and well-rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a hydro bow user.
Surely
Her
a
normal
healer.
attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive
Hey, thank you for the sub.
During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
Dr. Mario.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving
your pill is
mini-stration bubbles,
huge.
dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members,
Hey,
except
Monica,
for
thank you for the
Sigewinne
sub.
herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Bolstering bubble bomb. Bolstering bubble
Travelers
bomb.
could have
Nailed it.
a bubble blowing contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can.
That
have
actually
one.
would be adorable.
Exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size
Hey,
as
Neva,
it
thank you for
bounces
the prime.
around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Like the Hydro
you
Abyss
can tell she cares about them. Her bedside manner is so strong.
Hey, wait a second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne creates 2
Wow, she
source
really
water
is a
droplets when she
chibi
fires a
Nivelette.
bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
She gets a bond of life too?
Since she
What
has
are we
training as a nurse,
doing? So bond of
Sigewinne
life is the new
understands
mechanic,
how
I
to
guess.
make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets, and Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
Ah,
What
so
the
Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
That's right.
Yeah,
While
obviously.
the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent,
Yeah,
detailed
pairing her
diagnosis,
up with
thorough
fucking
treatment,
Nouvelette.
Sigewinne's healing will be increased
If he makes
based on
up
the
those
total
fucking
bond of life
bubbles,
values
like,
across all
just
the
have
characters in her
Sigewinne pick it
party.
up.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical treatment.
Huge syringe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne
Drown
wants
in
every
it!
patient
Anyway.
to get a proper amount
Sorry,
of rest.
that was my
After
thought.
unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate
Am I the only
rest.
one that thought that?
Unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect. This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
I like how it's only semi-strict. Like, not super strict, because she
Only
couldn't be
semi.
super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Clorinde's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
To see these
I
abilities
did
in
not
action.
understand
And
half the
won't
shit that was
just
said.
be limited to the play styles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, Melazines are very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration.
How so?
Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
Oh.
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That seems like a
But
skill
how
that
do
would
you
come in handy,
do
though.
it? How do you activate it?
Sigewinne is always looking out
Because
for
it
us.
looks like
Thanks, head
at
nurse.
some point.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Sigewinne and other Melazines?
Yes!
Yeah, well, I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right.
We haven't encountered any other Melazines who give medical treatment
Who
to
did it with a
humans.
Melazine?
And Sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melazines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melazine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Sigewinne's does. You're all bringing up great points. Don't you think that Sigewinne's differences from the other Melazines make her seem more unique and approachable at the same time? In the Neri chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special Melazine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what would piss me off, chat? If they let us to believe that we're actually gonna get to find out why she looks like this, and the quest does none of that. Who would ever do that? Not Cyno, no sir.
Awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests,
Sethos!
didn't travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
Yes, sir!
Sometime during Cyno's story quest? Well, travelers...
You're alone with all said Cyno. Let's go. Let's go. We win, chat. We win.
will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert, and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Hey, Chad, if someone gives 20 subs, I'll show the draft, like the sketch for the Cyno Sethos print.
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay, then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go.
Dude, he looks so cool.
Give me some space.
Ooh, the glide, the little... That looks really cool.
To Al Akmar.
What did you just say? Hold up, what?
Glory to Al Akmar.
Oh, glory to... Nah, he looks sick.
Oh,
I can't wait to pull for him.
Hey.
His design is so cool.
That's my boy
Looks
Zeno.
amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage.
What did you think he said?
He's
I don't know. That's why I asked.
also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction, whether he's
All right, DJ Lover, thank you for the 25 gifted. Let me pull up the sketch. Now, mind you, it's a sketch. But it looks really goddamn cool. Oh, that's the wrong one. So you guys remember how I said I'm gonna base it off Sonic Adventure 2? Yo, it's gonna look pretty. It's gonna look pretty sick, when this is done. It's gonna look pretty damn sick, fellas.
The taste of victory was horrible, but figuratively.
It's gonna look sick, fellas. Anyway.
exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best
I knew
regional
it. I
specialties.
said this would happen. I literally said that this dude is good with traversal, so he has to be the 4-star that lets you find all the stuff around. I literally said it.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumeru regional specialties on the minimap.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be, like, really introverted or just super arrogant, but
How dare
Sethos
you.
doesn't seem like that at all.
You put some respect on my boy.
You're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's
That's my boy.
desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic.
Now say
in fact,
there's a
his
hangout.
personality is a huge
Say
help
he
in
has a
getting along
hangout.
with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
Did she just ask why isn't this dude a socially awkward weirdo? Yeah. Kind of judgmental of Clorinde, if I'm going to be honest.
He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a...
Ain't that the truth about Xeno? Run that back.
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and...
Classic Xeno.
He lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the...
What does that mean? How old is that? Couldn't you have just said an age?
Academia. He's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat.
Damn it.
Yes.
Give me a
Sethos'
hangout.
aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2.
Oh?
He can't move when his attack is charged to its 2nd level, but it allows him to fire a powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing
Can't
electro
move.
damage to
Interesting.
targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of
Yes!
his aim shot
Oh my
by
God,
consuming
great.
elemental energy. Some
That
elemental
is a must,
energy
then.
will also be consumed after
looks
releasing
so
the shot.
cool.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a really long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right?
But also, they just said increase the talent, my guy.
Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded...
Hey, Sif! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We're in the middle of watching the Genshin Impact version 4.7 special program. Welcome, 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 everybody. I'm Sayu. I voice Sino in Genshin Impact and many other things. If you guys would like to know what I've been in, voiceover-wise, !VA in the chat, and it'll link you to behind the voice actors. We also have CyYuVtuber, aka clothes. So if you do !style in the chat, you will have a chance to get some Cyyu clothing, which is only available till the end of May. So you only have like 7 days. The 31st is the last day, so you've been warned.
Electrocharged, superconduct, electroswirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
But travelers also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the Twilight Meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh,
that's cool.
Okay,
That
so you gotta
sounds
build
like
his
a
elemental
mini
mastery.
version of the shadow piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay, also it seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple
My boy should have been a 5-star.
of Silence has a whole archive of secrets.
I said it.
One of his other talents
Should've
will
been a 5-star.
also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, all right. Sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's similar to Clorinde in that sense.
More than Sigewinne?
Oh wow, we finished the
I didn't
first
say it.
mission.
Nice. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
No hangout, by the way.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Sino took his 5th star. I can only agree if Sino became a 6th star, but, you know.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Damn, that's messed
Plainly,
up.
sir.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden secrets.
Here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become
Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6. It is an Archon Quest, baby! Snaps all around, let's go!
available in version 4.7.
Bedtime
Travelers
story.
will finally reunite with Dainsley.
Yes, sir!
Who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
for years.
And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for
Finally! Oh my god, he talks!
this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's sad that this is the joke that is consistent.
This time, Ether and Lumine will get to meet face to face.
Finally! Spoilers.
And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets for me.
So we're just gonna talk about Kari Bear. So the sinner is in this, is what I'm... Alright.
These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay.
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right? Look,
Relax,
I
this is
know,
Hoyo,
I get
not
it, that
Nintendo.
Everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh,
What is it?
Come on.
the video,
surprises.
the trailer thing.
You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorinde and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes.
Oh, bro. If you pull... Bro, the aggravate is crazy. That's actually crazy. And still no Kaveh.
Yeah?
Nobody tell Ben.
Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on this event wish banner. And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from
Farina's
Sigewinne
back.
and Farina. And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and
That
a new
bow
5-star
looks
bow, Silver
ridiculous.
Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So cool. So good, right? All right.
Ben
okay,
is here.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Surprise!
Let's go.
Oh, they're playing it here? Hold on. I'm muting. I'm muting the system so that no one interrupts this. I didn't know it's part of the special program. It's the animated short. Wow. Remember the Genshin anime? Me neither. All these dudes do is nap, for real. Your name? Sorry, bro, come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's your name.
Traveling in the night you
Ooh.
I felt
Oh.
you in Dallas blew off wind. Even over I can
My guy fishing. God, this looks so good. The reflection of Lumine. Lumine with Dainsliv. Look, Dainsliv's in the back. It is interesting how not much is different.
Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed. If you were here standing next to me. Would
So
you
pretty.
know how I feel and see what I see?
Oh.
Know that I will always try. Funny, you're right there and right. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where
Bro, the reflection. That's so cool. Dude, look at that. And then she stopped? Why?
you've come with me this far.
Oh my god, this is so pretty. The reflection scene. This is your name. Interesting how this is happening while they're in Teyvat. It's the mirror.
When the snow melts away and the ice finally breaks, have you taken
Does that
off?
mean-
Are you already on your way?
Does that mean that before they fought the Heavenly Principle, does that mean that they actually spent time together in Teyvat?
No matter where you are, I've come with you this far.
Dude.
I'm never really lost.
Dainza really is.
Our past was short.
Lamine's Paimon, that's crazy. I have so many more questions. Oh my god. I have so many more questions. I have so many more questions. I have so many more questions. I'd have to go through that video again, but I don't know. You think they were trying to leave, but the unknown god stopped them? That could be a possibility, actually. Don't tell Sayu Genshin also released. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, take this ban. Thanks for spoiling. Anyway.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain
Yeah, what is this?
behind us.
Yes, yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun
You sound ready.
Which of you play the game? Go ahead. Anyway.
The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one.
Yo, are we in the Velvet Room?
all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice.
Damn, chat,
Wait,
get
so
it together.
This is a library? Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
Who
Yeah,
owns
it
this?
kinda
Because
looks
this
more like a magic castle.
the table
right?
reminds me
So
of
cool.
the
I would live
tea
there.
party they had.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know, he's so cute. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage, and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a poet. That guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate.
That's neat.
So travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Trial.
Good thinking. But you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6
they even
characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge.
I like that.
Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing
New
any of
endgame?
those
I just said endgame.
And
I don't know if
travelers
this is
can
like
also
permanent.
invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
This seems
That's a nice way to
permanent.
get to try new characters.
Right? Friends.
But then again, I don't know.
Who would say no to more
Friends
friends?
support each other in staged combat.
Friends helping each other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant
70
them
days?
buffs
All
that
right,
remain
this bitch
potent
better be
even
permanent.
outside
The
of
fuck you mean
Imaginarium
70
Theater
days?
challenge.
Wait.
Musical, thank you for
so you're
the
saying those buffs aren't just
sub.
active during the challenge itself?
Yes! Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay. The mage behind the theater must...
This will take effect both inside and outside the Imaginarium Theater. Oh, whoa. Run that back. What do you mean?
buffs aren't just active...
Even outside of fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater.
Oh! Yo, Sino, it's time for your permabuff.
Challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just
That's
active during the challenge itself?
crazy.
Yes! Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay.
Time to play your favorite characters.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now. But characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges.
What the hell was that?
So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
I mean, that's part of what
I
makes it
get
the challenge, right?
So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
Toma,
And I should also
in
mention
2024?
that not all selected characters will
I mean, yeah, he
immediately
was part of
appear
the
in your team.
D2 event recently,
Some
but still.
characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team
I
is
like that
part
little
of the challenge.
chibi-looking
Yes,
thing.
which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully.
Ooh, no pressure.
Right?
No pressure.
Travelers can collect performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge,
Yeah, this is
travelers
permanent.
will also receive a debut performance gift.
And if it's not, that's fucking weird.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of
Relax.
the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Oh, awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool pictures. I am excited to see new
More
poses.
pictures, of course.
Me too. And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes.
Oh.
And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels. And
That's
each
neat.
one has a different number of challenges. Higher
That's
difficulty levels
really cool.
will yield even better rewards.
Yay!
Bring it on.
Endgame,
As
right?
Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
I'm sure some
when the
people won't
brilliant
like it.
golden glow of the
I kind of
treasure
like it.
beckons,
I
don't
kind of
you
fuck with the
hesitate.
limiting
Just go
of what
open
elements
it.
you
How
can use.
awesome.
Challenge.
Amazing. I don't know.
I really like
it. Somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course,
Do
it'll
they
take
refresh?
time for travelers to raise
Not all event rewards are displayed. Please check the corresponding in-game content after.
the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge. And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates
Okay.
with the Spiral Abyss. In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 primo
Wow.
gems to 800 primo gems.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. More information will be available across
So,
Genshin
play
Impact's
Spiral
official
Abyss.
social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go, here
Let's
we
see what
go.
else this
What
version
the
has
hell
in
is
store.
this?
Please.
Mutual security enhancing simulation. Huh.
Where's the
I see some
security?
hilly churls and ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one
More
of those
battle
monster
event.
fighting events.
Yes, sort of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
Ooh.
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius,
Knights
Inazama's
of
Yashiro
Favonius.
Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics
Yuri is so
across the
goofy.
continent.
I love this dude.
Sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound
Foreshadowing?
really official.
That was my
Cooperative
official voice.
war game?
I'm just doing
You guys insinuating this is gonna happen in Natlan? Come on, guys.
my best.
Just because
As
they
I was
say
saying,
the word
You
war
can play two different
does
kinds
it
of
mean?
scenarios in the event.
I mean, it could
Assault
be, I don't know.
scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives to the simulation, travelers
Oh,
will need
you
to
don't even
analyze
use
enemy
your characters,
formations
you just
and
straight up
deploy
use
the
a
best
combat
units for
unit?
completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario
Or what is
begins,
it good
the
for?
unit will
I don't know,
automatically start
nothing.
attacking your opponent. So sit back
Absolutely
and
nothing.
I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you,
Do
but
I need
try.
to say that again?
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Oh my god, what the hell? I love that you're even in there. Hey, say so. Thank you for the raid. I didn't forget it was you this time. I'm not confused. How's it going, Raiders? Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good time, Julia. Yeah, welcome. I'm CyYu. We're in the middle of watching the Genshin 4.7 special program. I'm the voice of Cyno. You can check out what other things I voice in by pressing !VA in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, it seems like we're almost done. But, well, almost. We've got like 11 minutes left on this thing.
Try?
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
Oh.
How come my hilly churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh,
Because you
no.
suck.
Oh, okay, sorry, I forgot to mention
It really
something
is just tower
important.
defense.
You
Sorry.
know.
I know. But
It's like
here, we can
RTS.
fix it
It's
now.
Brutal Legend
Some types
RTS.
of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like hilly churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like mighty churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad
This is actually a
situation
cute event.
around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the
You're not going to
battlefield.
make me do this
Just
in
choose the
Natlan, are
best
you?
unit, Zach.
Exact. Just choose the best units.
Just
dude.
choose the best
Yeah,
unit.
just choose the best unit, Zach. Choose the best unit,
In
Zach.
defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple directions. So, defeated enemy units will drop support beacons, which can then be used to deploy additional combat units and frontline structures.
As the unit's commander, travelers can use their leadership skills to create favorable conditions for their team. And if they're successful,
Orcs must die.
then travelers can obtain various rewards from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation
like
event.
rewards.
These rewards include Primo Gems, a Crown of Insight,
What's that?
and a 4-star bow.
I'm kidding, the Crown of
Cloudforged.
Insight.
Oh, gimme!
Cloudforged.
This looks like troublesome to play, does
and
it?
next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Form's Most Martial.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but
Okay.
the environment on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable. And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and
There's
take
so many new
advantage
events,
of
true.
battlefield
Talking to
conditions.
Genshin players? Oh,
So,
you're right.
In Endless Form's Most Martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some challenges may require
There's so many
travelers to
combat.
defeat
I mean, they're
enemies
prepping us
affected
for
by
war,
the
chat.
electro-charged
They're prepping
condition.
us for war.
And that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge goal. Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll be able to earn rewards.
I'm appreciating all these rewards.
Yes, I love rewards. So this is one of those challenges that requires you to strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
Boom!
that. It must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon.
What the fuck?
That thing looks pretty scary.
Never fear, viewers. I wouldn't worry about it, actually.
Phew.
This cannon was modified by a Fontanian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun with it?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Why
This
not
seems like a
indeed, if that's
stupid
the
fun
case?
event.
Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct firing mode to destroy as many target balls as possible within the
That's
time
cute.
limit. They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games, because I'm an old school. No, I'm just old.
Aw, Yuri, you're not old.
Our next event takes
More
place
events?
in the
Holy
land of
shit.
Mondstadt. Travelers will encounter a familiar light novelist who recently completed a new script. Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey
There's so many
of
events.
literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from, various mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins.
I guess.
No big deal, you can do it.
Easy peasy. Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat them, then you can earn even more coins.
Ooh, looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
No pressure.
But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs.
Bro, what
So
in
these
the
buffs will
near?
make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get
I haven't
rewards more
played Nier
easily
like
if
that,
you're
but I know
smart
this
about
is
how you
Nier.
use them.
That sounds great.
So great.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates to the
Holy
Genius
shit.
Invocation
Kaveh!
TCG.
And you guys said that Kaveh wasn't gonna be here. Look, guys, it's Kaveh. Kaveh and TCG. Kaveh and TCG, let's go. And I mean the other ones. But Kaveh and TCG, let's go.
Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Also, more NPCs will be ready to challenge travelers in the open world.
Oh, and I hope they're ready to lose. Oh, well.
They could take a challenge.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new version,
Oh my
so
God.
don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code. See you
Redemption
soon.
code. Wow, look at that. Look at that awesome redemption code. I just pushed off the key on my keyboard. I've never had that happen before. I fixed it. Don't worry, guys. At the keycap.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back. We're back.
Hello.
Also, chat, hold on. Look, guys, it's Elio. Anyway.
Program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Was
there Nice. ever
any
Piece of cake.
Why are we in Bottle Land? What's going on? Why are we in Bottle Land?
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the
Yay,
latest
quality of
update.
life.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. And now for some really exciting news. Travelers' max resin will be increased from 160 to
If you didn't know.
200.
Finally. Now, where's reserved resin? Reserved resin? Also, why only 200? Why are you cowards and not 240? I'm just saying.
Nice. You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves
What
in
the
game.
fuck? Recommended stats. Hey, recommended artifacts. Okay.
All right, that looks like all the information we have to
And
share
100
today. Bye, travelers.
friends now.
What? Just kidding.
wait.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bye.
Of course, I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so
Nah, they should have
thrilled
ended it
to
like that.
join
Bye.
this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited for everyone to get to see Sigewinne in action and add her to your parties, I hope, and just see how cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. Take it.
Oh my god. And
thank you very much.
Yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clorinde is finally coming out. I hope everyone has fun meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events. I don't know about you guys, but I've
There's
been playing
a
this game,
lot
and
of combat events.
my favorite thing's beating things up in this world.
Yeah. No, me too.
There is
Love
so
fighting these
much.
monsters.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and
You sure haven't.
While Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much. And I don't know, is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
No, buddy. What's gonna get you to start playing is Dainsleif being playable. Anyway.
Were you guys a gateway?
Ooh.
Did that just happen?
Did we get him?
This is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon Quest because I got some new voice lines.
Yeah, the Archon Quest I'm really excited about.
He speaks!
More.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
See y'all in
All right,
game.
bye-bye. So that was the special program, I guess. Unless, you know, that thing with the spoiler that the person said. There it is. Can I just say to the person I banned, go fuck yourself? Thanks for spoiling that there's a Natlan teaser. All right, let me see it. Okay. What are these symbols? Oh! Oh, I'm fucking with this. Oh! Look at them! Look at the cute creature! Oh. Introduce while running. Introduce while running, please, for the love of God. You can't just show this and not introduce while running. Ooh. What is going on? Why is it in the perspective that we can play as them? Why can we do that? What's going on here? Also, molten lava? I'm gonna have to replay this. Wait a minute. What is going on? What the fuck? Wait a minute! What is happening? What the hell? What game am I playing? We've got mounts? Power World? What is going on? Also, the color palette, amazing? Nah. Run it back. Run it back. We're watching that. We're watching that from the beginning of this teaser thing. Nah, okay. First of all, what? Natlan crazy? Okay. These are the symbols. So do we get mounts in this region? Do we get to transform as these characters for a bit? Like to traverse, which by the way, I did notice a lot of the traversal is like wall running and wall like, you know, climbing, but also the hook shot thing similar to Sumeru. But I'm like, it's really funny how like they're very region specific, right? Because swimming in Fontaine and then the traversal here is very different, like swimming in the lava like that. And I'm just like, I'm thinking about all the inspirations they could have taken from, and I know that a lot of people are going to be thinking, oh my god, Wuthering Waves just in time. And I was like, guys, you know it takes a while to develop this kind of thing, right? Anyway, but it is interesting. I do find it interesting that Genshin does limit it per nation. Okay, so hold on. Let me actually run this back a second. So they've shown off 3 of the creatures. They've shown off 3 of the creatures that were, and there's 6. So this is digging, this is the hookshot thing, this is the swimming in lava. That's like a bat, that's like a bird, and that's like a, I don't even know if that's a bull, I'm assuming, or a goat. I'm assuming these are like horns, so I'm assuming this will like break through walls. I'm assuming this allows us to soar through the sky or something, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what the hell this is. Those are just assumptions. Owl? Interesting. Dude, I gotta say, absolutely love the color palette, the color splash of like red and green, like the graffiti almost, like, dude, I really like this color palette. It's red, but I'm glad it's not just everything is red. It is crazy to think that this is probably the most vibrant I've seen Genshin without it being like too overbearing. Yeah, the swimming outdoors, dude, the terrain is so cool. Like, I'm just trying to, like, it just looks so, like, it looks like this is meant to be explored, like, all over the place. I just love the different usage of color. And then the lava stuff, like, even the lava has green. Bro, using complementary colors. Good job, Genshin. I'm so proud of you. The music is also very, it's not what I expected, but I'm sure we'll get a more taste of like what the Natlan music is supposed to be. Makes Inazuma look kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. The colors and everything about this region kind of makes every other region look boring. It looks like I'm looking at a different game, if I'm gonna be honest. It looks like I'm looking at a different game. Because, like, even the green has oranges. Like, orange color. But it's like it's using complementary colors in a very subtle way. And I'm really fucking with that. So this creature allows us to hookshot. Because, dude, this even... Like, it's using greens and oranges over here. Like, bro. I am all about this, like, Pokemon-looking Genshin. There's the creature. We're going to be able to do that. We're going to be able to soar through the sky at some point. Dude. I am kind of all about this region. It seems like this region might be... I feel like the reason they're letting us be these creatures is because probably it might be bigger than anything we've gotten before. Or maybe just traversal is just such a key thing with this specific region. But I don't know. I feel like exploration is going to be bigger than ever in this region, just based off being able to turn or take over the creatures or whatever the hell. But I am all about it. I can't wait to see more of Natlan. Natlan preview teaser, and it's not indicative, bro. And obviously they have to say this is under development, so things are going to change. I am so curious what this is gonna be about, and then the cool. I love that they're giving it kind of character in here. I'm excited. I'm excited for 4.7. I'm excited for Natlan when it's coming, when it's happening. Like, the fact that there's, like, graffiti even on the canyons, like, along the way. Am I crazy to think this is a different game? Like, if I didn't see this under... If I didn't see this under the Genshin, like, channel, I would think this is a different game. I would think this is a different game. I feel like this is just Hoyo being like, we made a Pokemon game. Like, that's what it feels like to me. As opposed to, this is the Natlan region. You know? But yeah. Thoughts on the special program? I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of info dumpy with the characters. It does seem like we're going to get a lot of stuff in 4.7. Probably one of the better special programs. I feel like it's way better. It's a lot stronger than 4. I feel like 4.5 has been one of the biggest lulls in Genshin in a long time. But 4.6 did a little bit better. I'm glad that we got the Sinnoh story quest and we got the Arlecchino story, and that kind of carried it. But then this is so much more. There is so much in 4.7, but I do feel like they needed those lulls, not just for 4.7, because clearly they were getting some huge stuff with 4.7. Because of, I mean, they talked about it on the stream that Aether and Lumine are meeting. And there was that one cutscene, but I never trust the cutscenes because sometimes it could just be a dream or made of bullcrap. I mean, Exhibit A, Honkai Star Rail with Jing Yuan and Don Hong and Bibita Lune, just saying. But 4.7 seems like there is a lot. And 4.8, I'm sure, will be whatever they decide to do, Golden Archipelago, you know, Bottle Land, but basically to foreshadow what happens in Natlan. So we'll see what happens. But I am very interested. I'm very, very interested in what Genshin has in store, how the story quest in 4.7 is going to go, and what Natlan has in store. Because looking at this traversal thing, I'm like, okay, I do want to see more of Natlan, and I want to see what the character designs look like, because this is legitimately a tease. Because looking at this, could not tell you for the life of me what the fuck is going on. That's just me. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you saw this on YouTube, make sure to check us out live on twitch.tv/CyYuVtuber. Make sure to get the CyU merch before it's gone forever. Last day is May 31st. Go to s-tierapparelclub.com right now to get your CyYu clothes before it's too late. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. See ya.